hey, what's Grant doing here? He said that he was going to take the next 2 days off. Well, um, I decided to get one of my. Basically, I decided to move things up. So essentially, the review I was going to do on Sunday is now today, and the review I was going to do on Monday is now Sunday, and my day off is going to be Monday, and the next day I'm getting on a plane. So, that being said, hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And tonight we are talking about a movie, movies and TVs that we do here, and that movie is World's Best. The World's Best is the latest Disney Plus original film. It is streaming, of course, on Disney Plus, and the film is directed by Roshan. I hope I'm saying this correctly. Roshan Sethi. I hope I'm saying that name correctly. And it is written by Jamie King and Utkarsh Ambudkar, who also is in the film and has written the original songs. He is, of course, of many things, including one of my favorite shows, Ghosts, where he plays Jay, the husband on that show. And what is this film about? The film is about Prem. He is a young boy, middle school age. He is played by young newcomer Manny Magnus, who is quite good in the film. He's a young boy. He's a mathlete on the math team, and but he's struggling to find his way. His father died when he was young. His mother still is having trouble getting past that. His father is Utkarsh Ambudkar. He looks into his father's life for an assignment, and he soon discovers that his father apparently was a amazing hip hop artist at a local club, and then wouldn't you know it, his father's ghost of sorts appears to his son to guide him on his way to becoming a rap star, much to his mother's chagrin, and to the amusement of his high school friends. That's right, he takes high school classes because he's kind of a boy genius, and to the ire of his bullies, one of which is his former best friend for some reason. Can he become the world's best MC, or, hey, what's up, Drew? Or will it all come crashing down? Let the hip-hop and life lessons begin. So, World's Best is a movie I'm kind of two minds about. There's a part of me that likes... Let's put it this way. World's Best, there are things in World's Best that I love. There are things in World's Best that I think really work. There are certain scenes that I think really work. There are performances that I think really work. One of the things that really works, let's just start with that, is the actual original hip-hop music is really good. Like, I actually would love the soundtrack of this movie. I'm probably going to listen to at least some of these songs again. And I admire its respect for hip-hop culture, and there are certain elements in the father-son relationship and mother-son relationship that are actually really touching. One scene in particular involving the mother reading a letter from her late husband, and you'll know it when you see it, is surprisingly earned and powerful, and kind of got a little bit of a lump in my throat. However, here's the biggest problem, is that there are also things about World's Best that I didn't hate, but I didn't like very much. It's kind of two minds. I'll say this, Chang Can Dunk, this movie is not. I think that Chang Can Dunk is the watermark of these sort of cast-off Disney movies that find a home on Disney Plus and turn out to be diamonds in the rough. This movie, first and foremost, the bully characters in this are so stereotypical. It gets to the point where, and they add nothing. It's like every scene with them, it's the same thing. First off, the kids who play the bullies, like, I wish them all the best. But their performances are bad. They're legitimately bad. They're not convincing. They use the term math hole as an insult, which is like, what the hell is even, kids show, right? What even is that? So stupid. The other thing is the relationship between him and his best friend. Why are they friends? Okay, so we meet this guy, we get to know him and his friend. He takes one high school class, and then the next time you see this friend, he's telling this kid, hey, I think we should hang out with other people for a while. And then goes to hang out with the people who've been tormenting both of them for years. And only makes up with him at like the 11th hour after consistently for like almost the whole of the movie making fun of his friend, bearing witness to them making fun of his dead dad. And then finally it's like, oh, now that people like your hip hop, I guess we can be friends again. It's like, screw you, dude. Why are you guys friends? That's a really crappy friend you have. Yeah, that whole thing, it came out of nowhere. It felt like there were scenes missing to show that fallout that weren't there. That being said, all that aside though, I do think I am going to recommend World's Best just barely over the line of matinee because the things that work in it are so good that they actually make me happy, but I'm probably going to forget this movie relatively quickly, which is too bad, and I feel like it's too modest for what it is. It's too modest for what it is. There's not enough of a plot here. There's not enough. I think the thing that made Chang Can Dunk work so well in movies of that sort is that Chang Can Dunk has a simple idea that you don't think can sustain a feature film. And not only does it sustain as a feature film, it goes in places you don't expect, and the stuff that surrounds the basic titular plot, like the relationship between the kid and his mom, the relationship between him and his mentor, it has shading and depth to it. The problem with this movie is that a lot of the scenes are real circular. The mom tells him that he shouldn't be an MC and should focus on math instead, and he defies her, and then stuff happens. And then it goes back to the same thing again, and then again, and then again. It's like, it feels like this is like a half-hour movie that is trying to stretch itself out to 100 minutes, and it doesn't quite have enough to it. Also, I think the musical numbers, while good, are a little bit music video-y. They kind of feel a little out of place in the larger narrative. That being said, I'm still going to recommend World's Best because I think there is enough here that is really good. I feel like I'm down on it, but there's just something. It's not a terrible movie. It's not even a bad movie. It's actually a pretty good movie, but I just feel like there's things in it that are just really bug me about it, where I kind of am of two minds. That being said, I'm going to give World's Best, and I feel like I'm being generous, so I'll just, if I can even say this, I'll give it a light 4 out of 5 stars. Just a light walk 2 blocks, just because I think that, and I feel like I'm being a little bit generous, it's really more of like a matinee movie, but I feel like I'm going to give it a little boost because I think that the things that work in it work so well in it that it deserves a modest recommendation, but I was a little bit disappointed, can't lie. So yeah, 4 out of 5 stars for World's Best. Let's close the book on it. Trailer Trash, now to watch on Disney Plus. Was there shawarma? Yes, there is a musical number during the credits. That is it. All right, we will be back Sunday for a review of the apparently pretty awful, from what I hear, and also almost 3 hours long, so it's going to be endless and awful. But we're going to review. Hopefully, I'll go in with an open mind. I always go in like 5 stars. I always start every movie with 5 stars, and it goes down. It stays there or goes down depending on what I think of it. But yeah, God is a Bullet, and then I'm getting on a plane, and we'll have reviews from Utah for a little bit, including Past Lives, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Sound of Freedom, and Ruby Gillman, Teenage Kraken. And then we also will have, coming up later on in July, we will have the midterm report of the best and worst films of 2023 so far, with some special guests. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love all classes, Mr. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment, even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. And if you, how would I rank the Indiana Jones movies? Let's see. Of the four, going up, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is number 4. Temple of Doom is 3. Last Crusade is 2. Raiders is 1. There. All right. I haven't seen Dial of Destiny yet, so I will let you know. So yeah, leave a comment if it's Hey Grant. I like waffles, it really helps out. If you want to find me else or reviews this and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant. Twitter, I'm at RaisedGrant. You can find me on Facebook, RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant. Instagram at RaisedOnPopcornWithGrant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant, the podcast, on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of World's Best? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Kid show, full of do? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we were all raised on popcorn. Make my life extra better. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.